And so I'd encourage you, first of all, to seek out a prayer partner. Prayer partners. You know, here's what I'm talking about. Look at two prayer partners in the New Testament over in the book of Acts. In Acts chapter 16, just turn over there with me and beginning at verse 25. Let's read about these two prayer partners and what God did for them. But at midnight, Paul and Silas were praying and singing hymns to God, and the prisoners were listening to them. Suddenly there was a great earthquake, so that the foundation of the prisons were shaken. Immediately all the doors were open, and everyone's chains were loosed. And the keeper of the prison, awakening from his sleep, and seeing the prison doors open, supposing the prisoners had fled, drew his sword and was about to kill himself. But Paul called with a loud voice, saying, "Do yourself no harm, for we are all here." Then he called for a light, ran in, and fell down trembling before Paul and Silas. And he brought them out and said, "Sirs, what must I do to be saved?" So they said, "Believe on the Lord Jesus Christ, and you will be saved, you and your whole household." Then they spoke the word of the Lord to him and to all who were in his house. And he took them the same hour in the night and washed their stripes, and immediately he and his family were baptized. Paul and Silas were prayer partners in a Philippian jail. Luke doesn't tell us the content of their prayer. They may have been praying for their fellow prisoners. They may have been praying for their friends, the other disciples. But we know that during their prayer, during this time of prayer and praise that was going on, there was an earthquake. And the chains were loosed and the doors were opened to the jail. And all of this eventually led to the jailer and his whole family coming to Christ.